Good morning, everyone. Welcome back on Daily Crypto Plan, middle of the week, Wednesday. We'll start as usual. First, tell me if we have sound and if we have a quality image, and then we can go. Morning, Vista. Morning, Darren. Hey, Adela. Hey, Bukur. Hey, everyone. Okay, so starting with Bitcoin CME chart. You can see we are accepting slowly back below 69, which is not the best price action. Yesterday in the live stream, in the London and New York live stream, I said about this candle. Yeah, we accepted back above, but this is a indecision candle. Now we closed yesterday overnight, we closed below 69. Now we are pushing even lower. What is the next level for daily and even intraday trading? Candle body lows for trade location. So if the market will come back down at 64, we can start hunting long ideas. So far, on lower time frame, we have a long and we have also a short from the top. Doesn't get better than that. Risk free in both positions. We can afford to wait on the sidelines or wait in a risk-free position actually until the market will give us something else. The price action here, it's normal. We don't know if we'll try to form a bottom or we'll accept lower. If we'll see a W here, if we'll see a accepting back above this level and confirming the W and pushing higher, okay, we'll know that. We have a W, at least we have a window of risk where to frame a trade for position trading, for swing traders. For the moment, I think the best level for our chart or swing traders, it's 64 here in this area. Yeah, if you draw a fib from this high to this low, this is an area in the long reload zone 64. But just looking at the price action without indicators, without anything, you can see the candles here. Candle body closed. So we closed here, we open here. The lows of these two candles are important and we should watch them. Anything else important here? Well, we can stay and fuck around at 69 for a long period of time. Look left if you want to see what could happen. Yeah, everyone calling bottom here. Well, no, this is the bottom. Usually no. Usually we push even lower and lower and lower. You want to see something? Look, we accepted above 69, then we dropped back below, we bounced again and we dropped and we bounced and we dropped. So we can see the same price action. For the moment, okay, we can assume two things. Either we'll bounce here from 64, either we'll SFU this low. An SFU of that low means we'll hunt a long idea. A W here at the candle body lows means again a potential long setup. Until then, I don't think we should be too eager to open new positions. We already have two. That's CME chart. Indicators, to be honest, I don't see anything special about indicators. They are just respecting the price action. The rest of the charts, classic chart, similar, this one with the higher time frame perspective where we are waiting for the bottom. We said too many times about this chart. The more we stay here, the more probable is for this price to be touched, 40k. Dominance on daily, fighting the same level, nothing fancy, nothing important. You can see the range going sideways. Yeah, we are below 60%, but we don't have anything fancy here. It's just fighting that level. Ethereum versus Bitcoin. I was hoping for a bounce here. I said, well, give me this W and if we'll get a bounce, that will be nice for altcoins at least. But no, we are consolidating here. No W so far, nothing. Yeah, of course we can bounce and of course we can dump straight down. So up or down. or definitely to the right. You know how influencer will tell you that the market will behave. Sorry. But for the moment, we are just consolidating, fighting 003 level. It's that simple. Total market cap, well, you are getting closer to 2 trillion. Let's just put that level there. Pretty basic. We are not fighting 3 trillion anymore. We are fighting 2 trillion. And you can see the market is going straight from 3 to 2. Not the best price action ever, but we'll take what we get. Total 3, similar. We SFU this low. We bounced, but the bounce was weak. We can expect lower. Until we'll see daily and weekly Ws, yeah, I think we can push lower. Morning, Catalin. So that's my overview here. Let's go on traditional market a little bit to see what we have. Nothing fancy yesterday. You can see yesterday was... we didn't have too much volatility. But extra careful today. Why? Wednesday, February 11, non-farm payrolls, unemployment rate. So that could move the market. We had low volatility. Okay, scalpers made money here, played around a little bit. But today we can have volatility. Stay out from the traditional market in the news, in the unemployment numbers, if you care about your portfolio and you want to keep it. Hey, Caro. So, still strong. We had, you can see, one drop, second drop, third drop. We didn't SFU this high yet. We can do that? Probably. I'll see daily yams again. We have an yam here. We'll see another yam here. For the moment, this trend line is damn strong and we are above that weekly trend line from this uptrend channel. Look at it. This is not a small trend line. No, it's a big, important one. And we are fighting that one like no tomorrow. Indecision last week, you can see here. We can push higher before we push lower, yes. We are in a short reload zone already, also yes. So I don't think it's the best idea to hunt long ideas here. Yesterday, Stefan, and even I posted a short idea here. The rest is up to you people. I'm not trading traditional market, so don't take it too seriously what I'm saying about traditional market. Gold, you know my opinion. I think we'll get here. And if we'll get an M, then we can call a double top. I'm not saying that we'll get one. We can do something like this. Possible. But so far, we should think A, B, C, D, 78.6, candle body highs. And there we should reassess and think about potential top. Silver, I told you yesterday and 2 days ago that I'm thinking about inverse head and shoulder. Shoulder, head, shoulder. And pushing higher. Pointing out in the same area. Short reload zone, 78.6, maybe even higher, who knows. What do we have here? Copper. Disappointing for the moment. Gold versus silver. You can see the long reload zone. I'm waiting for the market to come back down here. You can see the fair value gap. If we'll come back down here and we'll make a W, that will make me think twice if silver has more power to pump. But so far, I don't see a bottom. I see a nice bounce. Okay, A, B, C, D already completed. Nice. But nothing fancy here. If we'll dump here and we'll form a W, then we can think about something else. Oil is not moving for the moment. I'm expecting higher. DXY, I'm expecting to respect this range so far. And I think it will. Okay, we made low, another low, and another low. But we are still in this range. Let's say 100 to 95. Kind of. So yeah, the overview is similar with the one made yesterday and 2 days ago. Why? Well, will take 1 day to have a new candle. Not too many things could happen in 1 day. So let's go on lower time frame. Like I mentioned, people, we have unemployment and non-farm payrolls today, exactly at the New York opening. Yeah, not in the stock market opening, but at the New York session opening, before we'll even start the New York live stream. So be extra careful there. If I'll remember, I'll post once again to stay out. But you already know that it's not a good idea to have scalps or lower time frame trades in the news. Okay, so that being said about the news, let's go and talk about lower time frame. Starting with Bitcoin. People, I said it multiple times. I even posted on on VIP. Don't overtrade. I see people taking one stop loss, second stop loss, third stop loss when the price is doing nothing. It's just staying at the same level. Zoom out a little bit, stay on 1 hour, and if you see something nice, take the trade. If you want to scalp, okay, if you want to scalp, don't scalp all day long, 24 hours a day. Well, I'm a trader and I need to trade all the time. No. If you want to scalp, hunt the sessions. When you have probability for higher volatility for something. Sorry, people. I'm still cold. So, if you want to scalp, please scalp in the session when you have a probability for something. I see people scalping, but I see M's, I see W's, I see M's, I see W's, but actually the price action is just fucking around here. Take a trade on higher time frame like I did here. And live with the results. Don't fuck around over and over again because you'll decimate your portfolio. 0.51% here, 0.51% there, 0.51% there. And when you draw the line at the end of the week, you lost 5% instead of making 2 or 3%. Yeah? When you see the price action is not okay, don't go and force the trades there. If you see me slowing down, you think I'm stupid that I'm slowing down? You think I'm stupid when I'm posting on general chat, the price action is not the best? What that means? Means stay the fuck out and let the trade on higher time frame. Don't go and scalp up and down, up and down. I'm not a financial advisor, it's up to you. But I see too many day traders, or they try to be day traders. Instead of learning and zooming out, they go on 5-minute chart and they want to make all the money in, I don't know, 2 days. And actually what you'll do, you'll destroy your portfolio. Nobody is responsible for your portfolio. You are the only one. I could tell you to slow down, but in the end it's up to you. So, we took this trade long time ago. Tip in profit, if you wanted to take profit at 2 to 1, okay, it's up to you. I made it risk free, we don't know what will happen. And then we took this trade here, yeah, Monday. We said, well, this is an M, if we confirm this M, we want this trade. Well, both of the trades are in profit. And I even posted on Twitter or for everyone, M, breakdown, retest, down. And I said, well, this is the most probable scenario. If the market will dump here, then we should hunt W breakout retest. And if we don't get a W breakout retest, that means we should SFU this level. That's another level we should play. It's not so hard to play the range, but zoom out a little bit. Between sessions, not the best moment to scalp on 5-minute chart or 1 minute. Okay, so what we can do now? Well, if you consider this entire price action a range now, we are kind of in the middle of the range. And actually we don't want to fuck around too much. We want to wait. Either we'll come back up here and we'll form another EM or we can play around. Either we'll dump in the long reload zone or lower, we can play some long setups. Also, we can force a short here. let's say that we accepted below the Monday low, we dumped, and now we are retesting. If we retest the Monday low and you see something nice here at this level, 68.3, 68.5, 69, you see a NIM on lower time frame in a session, London, New York session, then we can. If you have the trade already, it's up to you if you want to add a little bit or not. So this is the simplest way to play it. Range, we are long and short, risk free already, that's good. If we'll come back up here and you'll see weakness, we can short. For a long, we need lower, a lot lower. Okay, Ethereum, similar with Bitcoin, bigger YAM here. The big YAM, even if you think projecting one-to-one from this YAM is pointing out here. Yeah, we dropped below the Monday range. Yesterday I saw too many people saying that, well, Monday range has to hold. No, has to fight that area. It's a fighting area. It's a support and resistance. It's an important level. That doesn't mean we'll bounce and we'll go to the moon. No, we can play a setup. But as you can remember yesterday in the New York session, what I said about Ethereum and about Bitcoin Monday low. Who can tell me in the chat what I said? Why I didn't took the trade? Was a valid setup? Yes, it was. But why I didn't took the trades on the Monday low? Nobody is here from the yesterday New York live stream? Now, what we can do here? Well, thinking YAM or thinking AB equals CD. Exactly, Adela, exactly. I said the price action is too weak. I don't see the market strong enough for me to play that long setup. And look at the result. That protect me, that thinking protect me from losing 0.5 or 1%. Well, no, we had the risk reward here. We had the risk reward. If you take a setup here and you manage to get an SFU of the Monday low and you think just middle of the Monday range, you can still have 2 to 1, 3 to 1, depending on window of risk. But the price action was weak. You can see no bounce, no nothing. Another low here. Too much liquidity hidden here. So AB equals CD is pointing out here. And if we complete the AB equals CD, that doesn't mean necessarily long. No, means that we completed the AB equals CD. And now in a long reload zone, we can hunt long ideas, long setups, but we still need a setup. If we'll attempt to do another AB equals CD, that means we'll bounce here and then we'll dump even lower. So be it. But you can see the weakness here. Look at the big YAM. Yeah, we completed that YAM. It's looking ugly. 1-to-1 is pointing out here. Similar with Bitcoin. If you see the market in an event or something, a news or something, will bounce back at $2,000. Look at the resistance now at that level. You can hunt a short idea. You force it a little bit. Yeah, you are assuming that the market will bounce here and then will dump more, but you can hunt a short setup here. Here in the middle of nowhere, don't touch it. I don't think we have an advantage here. So that's Bitcoin, that's Ethereum. Aster. People I'm waiting for I was hoping for higher actually. To be able to take a short to hedge my spot bags. But you can see we'll have the short reload zone. We had an M. We SFU that level. We are aiming out again. I just told you from Monday, don't believe the story, the narrative that, well, you know, CZ. No. Aster will dump with everything else. It's stronger than the rest. Yes. We have some bags. Yes. We'll buy lower. Yes. If you took the trade with Stefan at 50 cents, make it risk-free. As I suggested multiple times on VIP. But I don't think this one will go to Valhalla when Bitcoin is going down. No. Not that environment at least. Not for the moment. Okay. Hype. Everyone was bullish about hype and I said long reload zone. Well, now I'm not looking crazy anymore. Huh? long reload zone is close enough for people to pay attention. Well, now I'm saying get in the long reload zone and give me a clear double. If not, we can test the lows. I don't see anything special here. A potential bullish divergence, but it's not enough. We don't have location. Solana, weaker than the rest. I have it here because it's big, because we had a lot of altcoins pumping from Solana, and I think it's good to have Solana as a perspective, but no setup, nothing. We dumped to 67, we pumped to 88, 90, and now we're dumping back in the long reload. Yes, on lower time frame, well, we are still in the Monday range. Who took the SFU here, made some money. I know a guy that took that trade yesterday. Stefan, do you know the guy who took the SFU here? But we are still in the Monday range and we can stay here for longer. Let's see what will happen in the news. Yeah? At the opening of the New York session, we have the news, yeah, unemployment. Maybe unemployment will give you an SFU, either of the highs again, either of the Monday low. So an SFU here, there you go, or Monday low, SFU of that Monday low, and then bounce back in the middle of the range. I'm not trading traditional market, people. I'm just looking at the charts. I know some of you are trading ES, gold, silver on lower time frame, and if you ask me, I'll show you what I see, because the setups are the same. Setups that we play on crypto work on traditional market also. Actually, the setups are from the traditional market, and we adapted them to crypto. So pretty simple. SFU here, or if something bad will happen, in the long reload zone, waiting for a double. It's not hard to trade, people. It's hard to wait for these levels to play out for setups here, here, or here. But to trade actually is not so hard. No? Anyway, 90% of the time you should still be on the sideline. So it's hard to wait. Okay. Gold on lower time frame, you can see it's going sideways for the moment here. Doesn't know if we'll accept above this level. Probably will, and will push higher, but I don't see a setup. Silver, similar. With gold, nothing. They are trying to form a bottom here to push higher. They will succeed or not is not up to me. I don't think it's a good idea to trade here. If you want to play this, the silver one, well, what we have, 1 hour. Let's put this one. Let's put 15-minute chart and maybe we'll see. There you go. You take, when it'll become bullish again, you take a setup with the Holy Grail. I think 5-minute chart already has one bullish. There you go. But it's dangerous even here. Take the next one and hope for higher, or just leave it alone. I think that's better. Anyway, let's remove this one. So that's my thinking about the market, people. It's Wednesday. Usually Wednesday, they are not the best days for trading. But in the same time, this Wednesday could be different because we have this news. That could move the market and that could hit some SFU levels. That could produce some setups for us. Yeah? Okay, so rest of the stories on Dex Screener, I don't think we have anything special here. No. Everything is kind of flat for the moment. Someone said Pippin. Pippin to be. Yeah, what do you want to do here? What do you want to do here? Want to fuck around here? I think we can push higher. Why? To take some liquidity above this level, we can push higher. So shorting blindly, not the best solution. Intraday, well, let's say 4-hour chart. Okay. Do you see any weakness in the indicators? You have bearish divergence already confirmed? No. Why the fuck you short? You'll see that some coins, even if it's bear market, even if everything is dumping, some coins that didn't pump with the rest of them, they'll pump at the end. They'll just do a pump. But it's a pump in a dump. In the same time, it's a dangerous pump and dump. So you can do something like this, yeah, if you want to hunt something. But wait for a setup here. Don't blindly short. Another way, look at this one. Yes, if in this level and aiming out after that is possible. I'm not a fan of shorting shitcoins. Do whatever you want. I'm not a fan of shorting shitcoins without clear setups. Even with clear setups, it's better to... People, shorting is really dangerous. If you don't understand that, then go ahead and short. Yeah, I'm day trading and okay, I'm long and short all the time. But to short shitcoins at the bottom of the range, not the best solution. So no, I don't see a short here. Could pump higher before will dump. But hey, play your setups. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not a W on silver. Yeah, but W means setup, Dimitri. All the W's. Market is made by M's and W's all day long. M, W, M, W. For a setup, you need more than at silver. You have a location here for a long? We are fighting against this here. We can stay here and form the shoulder. No, thank you. Jasmine. Is something special about Jasmine or just because? People, if you have a position in a shitcoin like every one of us, yeah, I have hundreds. That doesn't mean I should do a review because, well, you have a bag. You see a potential or why? What do you see here? You see anything special about this one? It's close to the bottom of the range. Probably will form new lows. Who the fuck knows? But I don't see W's. I don't see anything. What is good about this one? What is about this one? Sorry, but what is about Jasmine? Why do you ask me about Jasmine? You have any reason? Or you are just curious? You have a bag from higher, yeah? You're underwater and you want my opinion. Come on. What is Jasmine, people? What Jasmine does? What Jasmine represents? What? It's an exchange? It's a coin for an exchange? It's like Aster? It's, I don't know, it's like something else? Cures cancer, exactly. What is the narrative about Jasmine? Let's find out. Let's find out. Hopefully this one, no? Let's find out. What is Jasmine? Well, let's see. Internet of Things. Okay. Do you see any news about Jasmine? Let's see their Twitter. People, this is their fucking Twitter. Okay? It's curing cancer. Okay. Where is their last post? May 2025? And you want me to look at for something? What the fuck I should see there? They didn't post almost 1 year ago. Is their last post. I bet that the same team is they even did another project from then, or if they didn't do another project, they are thinking about another scam to do it. So if they don't have at least one post, they don't have a guy like the guys on Litecoin to tell Stefan that he's stupid. At least Litecoin has a stupid man, kid, doesn't matter, that is posting about Litecoin. At least is I don't know, pissing off Stefan to post about Litecoin. Huh? It's not such thing as bad promotion. That guy said to Stefan that Stefan is stupid, and Stefan posted about Litecoin 10 times from there. By the way, Stefan, think about it. Yeah? But these guys, they are not doing anything. The chart looks like this. What I could do about it? Let's zoom in on weekly. Maybe we have something. No. We have location. Yeah. Okay, show me weekly W's like we had here. Maybe I'll think about it. Exactly, Stefan. They used you. You used them and they used you. Yeah? So don't think that only you are the guy that used them. They used you. But, well, at least was a win-win relationship, Stefan. Sorry. So, okay, we have location, but this location means that we can dump to this level. Probably will test the lows, which is another 50% drop. And after this 50% drop, we can go another 90% drop. Why? Nobody is doing anything on this shit. Look at them. They are not posting. Let's see the reply. Maybe they are replying. At least they are active. No, they are not. Look at it. The same period they stopped even posting, even replying. Okay, I'm not creating posts. I'm not saying, but I'm commenting on someone else. They closed this one. They are not verified. Yeah? They are not something you can see. It's an unverified account. They don't have any blue tag, yellow tag, or anything else. You understand? When you are doing something, do exactly. It's hard to go on CoinMarketCap. Not something fancy. CoinMarketCap. You find the price out, you find what is happening there, and you see the link to their Twitter, if you don't have it already. And you go, well, let's see, they're active, how many followers they have, who the fuck is following them. Basic things everyone should do. Anyway, I blabbed away 5 minutes about Jasmine. Well, that's good. So yeah, show me weekly W's. Give me weekly W's and maybe I'll think about it. H-bar. Okay. If it's something, if it's similar to the other one, Paris, then that's the last one. H-bar. H-bar. No Binance for H-bar? No, they have Binance. Look at it. Look at it. We already have the ink here. We have the drawing. I'll tell you the same. Show me weekly W's like here. And we'll talk about. Now we have location 88.6, but that's it. We already SFU this level. When you have the SFU of this level, this drop from 10 October, people, look at the reaction. We SFU this level and we bounced. Is the bounce strong? Is someone stepping in and buying? Or is just a bounce because, well, dead cat bounce or something? I don't see the strength on this one. I'll be honest. Show me weekly W's and we'll talk about it. Now, let's go on daily. Do you see anything special? Not quite. Indicators. Nothing. 4-hour chart. So you said 4-hour chart, Paris. Yeah? I was thinking you see some fucking W's on 4-hour chart and I should pay attention. But actually you see some M's trying to confirm here. And it's not a good location to think about anything. Really? Is it? Is it a head and shoulders? OBV says no. RSI says maybe. And MACD says no. Yeah. So that narrative with the head and shoulder pattern will disappear if the market will touch this level. Okay? If the market will touch this level, then because you have a right shoulder lower than the left shoulder, that narrative will disappear. If you are a fan of this coin, pray to hold this level, the long relow zone, the candle body lows. Pray for that level to hold. I don't see a inverse head and shoulder here. I see a drop, taking some liquidity, a dead cat bounce, and then some yams showing me that the market is weak and will go sideways or even lower. I told you I'm not eager to even pay attention on 4-hour chart on shitcoins, not even on daily, until I'll see Bitcoin, Ethereum stop dropping, forming a base, forming something. But for the moment, no, Bitcoin doesn't know if we'll hold this level or not. We had a drop to 60k, but that doesn't make it. Actually, this 60k drop was with a V bottom, and we need to retest and we need to find W's. Some work to do. And if we establish a base, then we can think about altcoins pumping. And after that, we can reanalyze and think about what is next. Well, people, I don't recommend to go and trade with Hyperliquid whale that doubled. Yeah, you know one account of that guy. You don't know all his accounts. Maybe that short is to hedge, maybe that short is to compensate for a long, or maybe that short is just compensating for the spot he bought on Binance, for example. Maybe he bought a lot of Bitcoin on Binance in this area and says, well, I could see the market going lower. Well, let's hedge short and let's wait for the next bounce. I'll take the profit on the short, and then with the profit I made, I'll buy more Bitcoin. So considering that you know something because you saw someone shorting, again, I could see easily this level being swept. Okay, people, 40 minutes already. That's about it for a daily crypto plan. Hit the like button if you want. It's a free live stream. And in my humble opinion, we give more details, more levels, more potential setups than other people in their VIP communities for $500 every month. Here, we give you without any payment. I'll show you what I'm thinking. Okay, you want more? We have VIP indeed. Which, by the way, for the value we give, it's damn cheap. If you have an active portfolio and you are a trader, if you are just a curious guy that wants to see what it's inside, then no, it's not valuable for you. And not everyone is fitted for that VIP, because there you'll see me, you'll see Stefan mostly posting scalps on 5-minute chart, posting scalps on 1-minute chart, also day trades, but you have to be trader already. You have to know what the fuck you are doing to be able to stay in VIP. Otherwise, we had a guy yesterday that left the VIP because he was a businessman and he wanted only entries and that's it. Why the fuck we bugged him with stop losses and take profit with notification? I don't know. It's up to him. I don't mind. Yeah. But if you don't have time to trade and you don't know what to do, stay the fuck out. This is not the environment where you even on VIP, you still have to calculate the position size, you still have to be fast, you still have to respect everything. The easy part is that you can find setups easier. You'll see Stefan taking trades and you can imitate Stefan. Yeah, the businessman left us. Well, nothing against that guy, but it's unrealistic what he was expecting. He joined after 4 days. He didn't like how we notificate people. Well, okay. Have a nice trip. Okay, people. Let's call it a live stream. Again, extra careful in the unemployment and non-farm payrolls. I don't want to hear bad stories. Well, I destroyed my portfolio. I lost 20%. Don't do it. Just don't. It's better to be on the sidelines and see that nothing happened, was a flat event, the numbers as expected, then you can trade again after half an hour. Better than wait than to lose a lot of money. Okay. I'll close the live stream. See you in the next one. By the way, it's Wednesday. Kappa 2 people. At the end of the day, after the New York session, we have another live stream. Yeah. See you next time, people. Bye bye.